We're all parents, and I know a lot of parents watch the show, and Brian is somewhat of a new parent. So we're going to talk a little bit about the rules. Just joking. We're going to talk about bending the rules. It's the best thing about parenting because you make the rules and then you can break all of them whenever you feel like it, right?
Right.
So I'm going to start with Stefano. Is there ever a time with the kids that you might bend the rules, and what would that be?
I grew up in an Italian family, so every time you went to see your grandparents, they would give you something, right? So I hide snacks in their lunchbox. Because my kids love candy and stuff, so every time, you know, before I go and pick up the lunchbox, I'll put something in the lunchbox, and then I'll bring them to school, because I'm the one that brings them to school, and then before they get out, they say, Daddy put a surprise. You know, Mommy doesn't know, obviously. But the kids, like, they don't throw the wrappers away, so when the lunchbox comes back, the wrapper's in the lunchbox.
They're good
So
kids.
I'm like, busted, big boy.
Good kids.
Yeah, I know.
They're supposed to bring the wrappers back home probably because no garbage is full. That's so cute. And so these are the things that the kids are going to remember when they're older. They'll be like, Daddy always used to sneak snacks into my lunch, right? It's kind of cute.
And we love Daddy more than Mommy because Daddy's giving us everything. Like, not fair.
Before we get to Brian, I want to go to Frank. Is there anything you do with the kids that would be seen as bending the rules?
You know, when you have a name like Frankie Flowers, sometimes you want to be cool, right, with your kids, right? You want to say,
cool
like,
dad.
I'm cool, guys, and you know, I have 2 boys now. That 10 and one's is going to be 13.
Wow.
So sometimes when we're driving the car, sometimes my music selection, they shouldn't be listening to some of those lyrics. So I say to them as we're driving and we're like rocking out and having a lot of fun, I say, please don't tell your mom. You know, and they're having fun. There's no harm, no foul. Right. Don't tell your mom, don't tell your teacher. That's what I say.
Your teacher will tell your mom.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe don't sing that song when we're at the dinner table.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe don't sing that song so that Mommy doesn't know.
Yeah.
You don't want Mommy to
just
know.
keep it inside.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, Brian, yours are they're so young.
Mine are so young, so we do a lot of redirecting. But, you know, when I was a kid, there's 7 kids in my family, and my mom she loved to hide on us and scare us. So she'd go to the kitchen, and she'd empty all the pots and the pans from the cupboard. She'd then get into the cupboard, and then call us down the stairs. We'd come down and be like, well, the
Right, you know, this just came to mind. 7 kids?
Yes.
There's a reason why she was hiding. There's a reason.
I never thought of that. What did you mean?
That is such a parenting win right there. I love your mom. I think that is so hilarious. Scaring your kids? That's awesome. That's so awesome. Bending the rules in my house, I would say things like bedtimes. Like, usually we're really good, but like if there's a big event, if there's a big hockey game, there's a big basketball game, they really want to watch it, stay up and watch it. Who cares? And also, like, anything to do with their grandparents, because there are no rules at that house. So in the beginning, we were like, oh, so this is their schedule. My mom was like, yeah, thanks for that. My parents are not listening to my rules. They've already raised 2 kids. They know what's up. The kids are waking up, and they've probably fell asleep with an iPad on their face. They're getting up. They may have a bar of chocolate, and they're also drinking pop all day long.
But don't you feel that your parents are doing that so they can just send them back to you while your kids are disheveled and losing their minds? They're like, here, have your child back now.
All they know, all they know is that the kids always want to go to grandma and grandpa's, and that's the way they want it.